Hi guys, it's Sophia. So on my stats video, I got multiple requests to make a video on how I started my community service project and how you can start a community service project of your own. So this is a long-awaited video, but here it is. Today I'm going to be giving you some tips and I'm going to tell you my story as to how I started my community service project. So if you're not coming from my stats video, basically I developed a community service project in my junior year and then started it in my senior year, where I founded a dance program at a women and children's shelter where I teach a weekly dance class to the kids who reside in the shelter. In addition to that, I co-run a dance program at an elementary school where me and my best friend teach the 4th and 5th graders dance every Tuesday. So to start off with, you want to have an area of interest, something that you're either passionate about doing or something that you've done for a very long time or something that you'd be interested in doing as a community service project. So the first step is to come up with an idea, and I actually recommend coming up with multiple ideas just because you might try out one of your ideas and it might not work, or you might not like it, so it's good to have that flexibility of having multiple ideas. In my case, I came up with the idea for my community service project at the end of my 9th grade year. I'd been inspired by the fact that I'd met multiple people who talked about how they were unable to attend dance classes due to financial restraints. And so at the time, my idea was to teach dance at community centers in low-income neighborhoods. So the next step is to consult someone that you trust and someone who can help you out with the process. In my case, I went to my college counselor. I met with her in February, and I wasn't going to tell her my idea, but she kind of asked me whether I was going to do anything for community service. And so I told her about my two different ideas, and straight off the bat, she told me she really liked the one where I would be teaching dance classes. She didn't like the other ideas. So that made me realize, okay, I have to go forward with that one that I had actually come up with a long time ago. And she also suggested a place for me to do it, which was really helpful because I didn't know where to teach these dance classes at. And in the end, I did end up teaching my dance classes there. So definitely try and find someone who can help you out, whether it's a teacher, a community service advisor at school, or a counselor, or maybe just a family friend or parent who might know how to go about these things. Okay, so the third step is to develop a plan. Once you've finalized your idea and you've gotten some help from other people, you need to create a defined plan that you can pitch to organizations and people when the time comes. So now that you have a plan, it's time to pitch it. Get in contact with the organization or the place that you want to do it at. So you probably can find contact information online, just look up the place, they probably have a website. But in my case, I actually went and visited the organization, and I walked in to the shelter and kind of pitched my idea to the first person I saw, and they gave me the contact information of the program advisors who could help me out. And after that, I actually spent maybe 4 to 5 months just communicating back and forth with different people in the organization. So it's definitely going to take a lot of time. You need a lot of patience. So I recommend writing an email, and you want your email to sound professional yet interesting. So start off by introducing yourself, saying your name, what school you go to, what grade you're in, and then introduce your plan. Explain what you want to do and why you want to do it, and of course make it sound like you're very interested in working with the organization or the place, and really incorporate them in your plan. And then at the end, you want to ask whether your services would be of any interest to the organization or the place. So this process might take multiple tries because some organizations or some places might just not respond, or they might not be interested. So you're going to have to kind of have a list of places that you can try out. Hopefully you get it on your first try, but there's a good chance that you're going to have to try different places out. So once you find a place to do it at, then you just have to work with the organization or the place to set it up. So basically find a time and a date that works. Yeah, that's basically how I set up my community service project. If you have any questions, I can definitely try and answer them. I know you might have some specific questions and I might not address them here, so I'll try and help you out. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe.